forbidden soup. I discovered a suicide. Smelled decay while on a hike through Boulder's Flatirons, scrambled up a boulder into a small rock shelter that served as a climbing access, and my sight was met with the underside of a pair of boots and a Glock in a shriveling black hand. He'd been there for about a week, so animals had at him. Not pretty. A face full of maggots and wasps, still but moving. Made me hyper-aware of my eye's own orbits. I had dreams of wasps crawling in and around them. The smell stuck with me the longest. Flippity-flop socks. When I was about, I would say 12, a dog of ours went missing. At the time we lived in an area with a pretty big forest behind it. My dad and I decided to search for her about a day after she went missing. We came to a small clearing in the woods. We smelled something horrid and looked around. There we saw her lying down with what looked like a large knife of some sort basically propped up on her stomach. The brief glimpse I got of her still haunts my dreams. This was about 7 years ago, barn-tard. Back in the summer of 2018, I decided to go hiking with a friend. About half an hour into the trail we discovered someone hanging from a tree. The guy couldn't have been older than maybe 30 to 31, but it was quite the surprise and shock from what looked like an apparent suicide. Crazy Booker 42. One of my friends was amongst those who found a half-decomposed hanging in the woods behind my high school in 2000. The school offered the services of a counselor anytime they needed one. What does Sam do? He starts wearing a sign that says, "I see dead people." Administration was not happy. But no students complained, and humor is a legit coping mechanism. One of many smart-ass things he pulled. Hardcore_EHS, 4 months ago. This place we called the tar pits. They were these deep ruts in the ground, maybe 3 to 4 feet deep, and they were filled with this purple/green muck that acted a lot like quicksand. It sucked whatever stepped in it. If a small vehicle got stuck in it, it normally took a bulldozer to pull them out, with significant damage to the vehicle in the process. The stuff would rip the bumper right off of the vehicle while being pulled out. One summer, we had a brutal drought, and the tar pits dried up. The bottom of the holes was a giant pile of bones. Animals that a figure stepped in it and couldn't get out. A lot were clearly deer, with some squirrels, possums, and some that could have been foxes or dogs. I would still love to know what that shit was. I haven't been over there in years. I don't know if it's still like that.